Yeah, they
banned themselves out. So that means they want Jay to be on a different hero. They don't want another repeat of like very big blunders that happened in the few days previous.
Alright, so even though they had the first priority pick, they didn't want to be forced into a situation whereas they can get one priority pick and give out two others that are as powerful. So they didn't want to risk it. Are they gonna go for the Lurks at this point?
Yeah, Lunox is a big contention. Or a Claude Jeff Cutie. I like it. This is one of the heroes that Jeff just likes to play so much, which is actually a bit on the downside. They leave open a lot of other picks as well. They leave the Lunox open. Yeah, they leave the Minotaur open. But I feel like Archangel, they should know this already.
Yeah.
They should know that Overclocker is gonna insta-lock Lunox, which happened just a few seconds after I said it. So,
I mean, it's either they get the Lunox or they give out the Claw, and they don't want to deal with that Claw because he's equally he matters as much as Lunox right now.
Yes,
especially when you're up against Archangel.
So Archangel, they're going for the long route here. The long game with that Claw is going to be very interesting to see if Jeff Cutie Forever can make it work, or will it go to waste like a lot of mods that we've seen today and yesterday as well.
Akai is going to be secured for Archangel right now. I don't see any reason not to lock in that Akai. It should be a Minotaur 2.
A Minotaur 2, wow. Solid tag picks being taken up by Archangel. That's two tags, two of the biggest tags in this game. He denied already.
Overclocker is going to be forced to go for a Lolita or maybe a surprise Hylos. I want to emphasize on this Hylos, honestly. Hylos was such a surprise pick for the past few days, but it's highly unlikely Lolita should be, a priority.
Yeah, I really want to see a Lolita here as well. It'll help a lot against Jeff Cutie Forever. It will help, keep that board open and keep the damage to a minimum from that Blazing Duet. And I gotta say, we might see another lockout right away as we predicted. Killuash though.
What's the last running out of heroes? Hayabusa is still open.
Hayabusa is open, so
they should be banning it out.
I feel like that's going to be the next point for Overclockers. They need to ban out either a Leomord, Hayabusa, or maybe Esmeralda.
I don't see any reason for them. I don't see any reason for Overclockers to be banning out Leomord because they already have the tops.
I mean, for Killuash.
All for Killuash.
Deny the pick for Killuash. Ban it out. Carry remove. Marksman is not going to be a big problem here.
Indeed. What is the marksman going to be for Overclockers? I mean, Gusion is still open.
Yeah, Gusion is still open.
Ranger is still open.
That was scary. Rio has a lot of powerful picks. Yeah. Ranger will be almost 100% pick for Overclockers. So, losing a carry is actually a bit hard. That was smart drafting.
And Selena will be will be banned out rather from Overclockers. And of course, this leaves the Hayabusa open. This leaves Gusion. Maybe a lot more. Archangel still has no major assassin, but the Esmeralda will be locked in for
they get the Esmeralda for themselves instead of banning it out. They will pick it up. Very strong, powerful competition here for Overclockers when it comes to the earlier stages as well. Great power for the Lunox as well as some mid-game, late-game strengths from that Fabs and the Esmeralda.
Alright, so what are the last two picks going to be for Archangel? They should be securing a mage at this point. Maybe another damage deal. Or maybe a bruiser. They need a bruiser as well.
No, that's
the Leomord is still open, indeed. The
Will we see another cushion? Will we see another? Oh, it is going to be. There you go. That's what I was talking about. You don't ban out the Leomord. We are going to see Killuash, one of his primary and iconic heroes, the Leomord. That Guinevere, though, I might have to disagree with that. Maybe a cushion might have been better.
Cushion might have been better, yes.
They will.
It looks like they're going for the team fight oriented composition. I mean, the Guinevere does so well in a clash. Paired it with the Minotaur, that's going to be infinite amounts of knockup.
Yes, exactly. The Minotaur, there's going to be so much knockup from this competition. Aside from the Akai, aside from the Guinevere, who will need that knockup for the Violet Requiem combination, they will also rely a lot on the engagements of this Minotaur. So,
what Overclockers need to look out for is that Guinevere indeed. It's really going to be that Guinevere. Because if they get caught out with that Violent Requiem and also that knock-up, they're gonna have a hard time because it's gonna be followed with the Minotaur.
Exactly, the Minotaur is just gonna be one of the things that you Overclockers have to watch out for. So keep your eyes on the prize. Make sure the Minotaur does not get at least 2 or 3 people, because you know once that Minotaur goes in, there's always a Guinevere behind, or a Blazing Duet.
Not to mention as well, the enemy team, they don't have a proper response as to that aggression. And
here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, Archangel versus Overclockers Game 1. We already have these teams facing off each other around the bushes. They don't want to go for intro, they want to go straight away. Overboard here, let's go.
Even though Overclockers have that Diggy in response to that Minotaur, they still have the Akai.
That's
the
right.
Akai will push the Diggy away. And it's going to be really bad for Overclockers if they time it wrong.
So Diggy can negate a lot of the engagements from the Guinevere, can negate a lot of the engagements from both Lusty and Jay on this Minotaur Akai. But he needs to time it perfectly. That's all that matters. It's going to be a lot up to Meow to save the day for OC.
Alright, so that's going to be the win condition for Overclockers. As long as Meow reserves that time journey in response to the Guinevere and Jay, they will be able to win any clash thrown at them. But here we go, a clash gonna happen. Meow is gonna be taken down very low, and break him down. The first one for Rio, and the crowd goes wild as well. But the response coming in from Bad Apple, they will be able to chase them down, but the escape will be guaranteed from Rio.
Can they get the crowd as well? Bottom lane, 3v2. It's 2v2 rather. Kuzo, they get the crowd. Overclockers, they answer on the top side. Gonna be very, very low, but Taku gonna be able to force the rest of Archangel out.
Alright.
Pushing on the top side.
1-for-1, Archangel versus Overclockers, heading on to a very, very good start. But it's still too early to decide whether or not who has the lead.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big question of can they actually rotate faster in the field, because right now Kun, he is washing off all of those minions, no problem whatsoever. Stardust Dance clears it out so fast.
Again, you should not be sleeping on Overclockers right now. They're the ones who eliminated Brent Esports, and they just showed up in their group stages, and they are very well deserving of where they are right now. They are up against the hometown heroes, one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the Philippines.
That's right
now. And here we go, Jeff is going to be taken out by the Esmeralda. Had no idea that they were hiding in that bush.
Yeah, the bush is going to be a big cross move. They did not, Jeff didn't expect such a deep dive.
Hold on, it's 4v5 so far. Jeff Forever is not present in this clash right now. The 3-man knockout coming in. The Bad Apple will be the first one to fall. And now the Sun is going to come in with a big turnaround for Overclockers. They need to go out, and Kilowash will be run away with his Phantom Steed as well. And Overclockers, this should be an easy turtle for them.
The Rush doesn't actually have that much damage yet. That was a very ill-advised engagement. They got one, but they also lost another. So that's going to be a big question of whether or not that was going to be worth it. Overclockers, this is a free turtle at this point. 14,000 gold lead for Vietnam.
Very good decision making from Overclockers, knowing that Jeff Forever, he was the first one to fall. So they went straight to the turtle, and because they know that's one less damage dealer to deal with or to think about.
Yeah, and damage is just piling up here. Not one by one. I feel like Overclockers, they are getting as well in good position. Rio fighting by himself.
Rio is fighting by himself right now, trying to go for that knockout, but he will take it back. But remember, he's going to be activated by Meow, and Meow will be able to run away from this one. Not enough mana to activate that time journey as well, and they will be running off with nothing in their pocket.
Yeah, that was a bit destroyed. Rio wanted to make something happen, but I think Jay was on the same page. Bad Apple, he could get punished. It will be called the Connor Inferno. Proxit gets some regen, but Kiluash is only broken. He's fighting. He still wants it.
Oh no, Kiluash not looking for Kiluash right now, but he will be. Oh my gosh! He still survives. Kiluash just one hit away. He has to recall, and Bad Apple's going to be chased out by Jeff Forever.
Jeff Forever with a great ball clean up here. Kuzo wanted to, get back into the fight, but apparently he was not in a position to do so. Rio on the top side, still defending. I feel like Kiluash, he barely made it out of here alive, and that's exactly what he needs to do. Get that leaderboard, don't let him die, and get some gold in his pockets.
And here we go, Rio is being converged on right now. Violet Rectum is also used, but what is he going to do? The Kiluash is going to be responding to him, but Taku in the backline, hitting him, and also taking him down. But Meow is going to be turned into a real cat, but will also fall. But the killing spree for the Esmeralda Overclockers response is so on point.
Yeah, Taku is the one who wanted to get the kills, and he did. He Jeff Beaver on the bottom side, still protecting against that Lolita, also surviving bottom lane, and top lane rather being pressured by Overclockers non-stop.
And here we go, look at that goal difference coming in for Overclockers right now, just dominating Archangel so far. That tier 2 turret is going to be destroyed. Archangel has to have a response. The turtle is going to come in as well. It looks like they're not going to go for a contest because this is going to be very easy for them.
Should be easy as well. Make sure that Overclockers have the lead. They can still keep pressuring. Send those diggy bombs out non-stop. They will be able to see Archangel coming. So the objectives here for Overclockers are actually a little bit easy.
It is indeed easy in Archangel so far. That claw pick not making an impact. Jeff, you forever. I'm sorry for saying that, but you're not making an impact so far. It's still not early game. It's still not late game though, so we will have to see. But Hoons will indeed be a big problem in later on of this game.
I think so too, because right now Jeff Forever doesn't have Demon Hunter Sword yet, doesn't have the Golden Staff combo yet. So he only has one item.
Being chased out almost time.
Yeah, still wants to get more gold. That's why he's actually trying to get that damage in as soon as possible. Rio missed the knockup.
He missed the knockup. The time journey is going to be activated. Archangel has to back away. Now the 3-man knockup. Living Owen Fury is going to be activated in the Bad Apple. And Color Inferno as well. But Kiluash tries to go over the back line, but he's not getting anything out of it though. The Blazing Wood is going to be activated, but Jeff Forever will find only one, and he will be taken down in the process. That's 4 kills for Overclocker.
Yeah, Jake, the only sole survivor there. For the meantime, if you like Archangel, get a bit off a bit more, taking quite there yet. These two heroes are very, very dependent on items. They need that Blade of Despair. They need that Demon Hunter Sword before they can actually make a big fight.
Overall, they need Jeff Cutie to farm up because with the Esmeralda present for Overclockers, and of course in the backline, the Lotus will be, of course, the biggest.
Yeah, the burst damage from the Luna, they have not had an answer for Taku just yet, so this Luna needs to be checked. I feel like this is going to be the big target. This is very brave, they want to go for it!
It's going to be a big fight right now. Kuzo is just trying to be in. The Flicker is going to come in as well. The Phantom Steam is called out as well. The Time Journey. Boons is just hitting Jeff Cutie forever, and Jeff Cutie will be the first one to fall. 3 people get knocked up, but Kiluash has no response whatsoever, no proper follow-up. It is now a 2-for-1 in favor of Overclockers.
They're getting everything they want on the map right now. 7,000. Make that 8,000 gold lead for the Vietnamese squad. That's 8 minutes into the game. That is very scary.
Indeed, very scary, and twice as much kills for Overclockers right now. And Lusty is going to go in. The knockup also going to follow up, and Diggy will fall. And Cruz tries to get a bit of damage in, but will not get anything out of it.
We will make a good run here on the bottom side. That Bad Apple pressure non-stop. Take out those items. Already so good. It's so clean for the Lunas there. Also, they're going to be pressured up a lot. Very little Archangel can do. This time around, Archangel, they're lacking their firepower that they need to win the fight.
And that Apple is going to be caught. The Going Fury activated, knocked up 3 times, but Taku's in the back line. As soon as they saw Taku, they ran away. That damage is not something to be slapped on.
It really isn't. Right now, Rio trying to make a minor misstep there. Bit of a miss on the dash. However, of course, they will be able to go ahead and clean that up really nicely. Bad Apple on the bottom side, the rest of the Overclockers in the middle.
Alright, so the mid lane is going to be pushed in by Overclockers right now. Archangel does not do anything. They're just going to be in for free. and they will back away even further. And now the backline also, Jay is going to use the window here with B. People get knocked off, but no proper follow. The time journey is activated as well. Taku is trying to kill Jay, and now Bounce is going to take out the Minotaur as well. Taku in the entire enemy team of Archangel. The burst damage is going to come in. Archangel is not looking too good so far. They're going to rotate to the mid lane and get the push in.
Yeah, no answer for the Esmeralda at all. Booth just pulling his way towards the objective here. Kill Wash, the momentum clear that way.
And here we go, the Lazy Boy is going to be activated for Jeff Beauty forever, but finds nobody. Rio is trying to follow the wall, but he's not going to get the kill. He's going to do it! And Kozo, he's finally going to be slain. Bad Apple in the background. Kill Wash is going to be taken out, and Colin Inferno is going to be activated. And Rio is in control. He's being focused on by Bad Apple so far, but Jeff Beauty forever is being focused by Esmeralda as well. But the follow-up, the violent workout is going to be followed up as well. Bad Apple, the only one that he has to run away. But there is no escape for you. Overclockers, 3 people down, and this should be an easy ward for Archangel.
Very quickly, Lunos was very near. Dinky also closing in. Lord is not going down anytime soon. Jeff Beauty forever. Very low. Cannot take the fight. Let him out. I think he's going to be given a hard time. Rio has the time reversal. Catches all the bombs. The rest of Overclockers here. Lunos has charged up.
They're going to contest this. The Lord is dangerously low right now. Back to Steve is going to be called out. The time journey is activated. Taku is just looking for the perfect target to kill right now. He will fall! And Archangel alive is on the one! They're falling one by one, and Overclockers big mishap. And Archangel will get to secure it and will push down any lane what they can.
Oh boy. The comeback that the Philippines have been waiting for. Crowd is going wild, however, we are still pretty far behind. 5,000 goalies still separated. That is it, going up really quickly. Jeff Beauty on a tower on the top side. Very strong power.
And here we go, that Apple is a 1v1 so far, and Corin Inferno is going to be activated, but they will back away. Rio will not risk it.
Yeah, Rio will be keeping it shield topside deep by Jeff Beauty. We still have a lot of ways to go. The Lord will help them. It's walking on the bottom side. Big whip, minion waves on top and mid. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Let's see what is going to happen indeed. And now Bruce is trying to go for Rio, but Rio knows it better. But Jay's in the backline right now. He's going to activate the referee in just a few more seconds. The Phantom Speed is also called away. It is a 4v4. But what is going to happen is going to be a big turnaround right now. That Apple's in the enemy backline. But the rush is going to be just a few more hits. Going to be taken down as well. Bruce is trying to go in. He's on the top side. He's on the top side. Oh my god! He's on the top side. He's going to push it in. He's going to push it in. He will be chased out by Bruce. This is going to be a big problem. Will he be able to survive? Oh my god! The damage output from this squad! The Bones! Bones will be taken out, but no, almost messed on Yell, and he will survive. Oh my goodness, the Yorker is going to be activated. 3 people knocked up, but no proper follow, and Jay is in a big trouble right now. He's being focused on, and Rio can. Esmeralda is coming in. Esmeralda is coming, and this is a bad side for Archangel. It is now a complete wipe out.
Wow, from big to nothing right now, Archangel got wiped out here. Overclockers 5 man strong. They are going to have a lot of time. 25 seconds on the last one for Rio. So it's going to be a long push. It should be an easy tower take here for the Overclockers.
And Overclockers just completely turned it around as soon as they saw Jeff Beauty at the top lane. Jeff Beauty almost melted Meow, and also Poons, but Poons just turned it around.
Exactly, and of course that turnaround was all that Overclockers needed to actually get back in the game. Jeff Beauty on the top side, 2v1, was a little bit too harsh. He was not ready for it yet, and he got punished very hard.
Very heavily punished for Overclockers, and that's just really good teamwork coming in from them. They know who to focus first, and they know when to back out, and they also know when to go in, and that's just very commendable teamwork from Overclockers.
Also that gives Jeff Beauty, he has so much power already on the squad. I mean, usually it takes a lot of time, but he is now fully online. He should be able to join the fight very soon, as long as we can find a good engagement from Rio and getting from the tanks as well of Archangel. It should be better, but right now they're having a hard time. Overclockers, they're just hiding. They're waiting for Archangel to make a mistake.
And here we go, James. One guesses that he misses it, but here we go. A potential lazy one is going to be activated as well. The time journey is also blocked, but here we go. What is up? They got Taku. He is stunned, and he will be bursting out as Jeff Beauty forever is hiding in the backline. Bad Apple, a Colin Inferno is to be activated on Jeff Beauty with the knockout, with the bottom requiem, and here we go, he's still alive, but finally falls. 3 people down for Overclockers, and they can get the push in.
Man, Overclockers, it's a 3-man wipe, but I feel like Archangel losing Jeff Cutie was pretty big. However, they will have the man advantage. They will be able to split push for the meantime. Wow, that was intense. Kiluash, I mean, he was in the front lines. Suddenly his lane war is so relevant.
This is still game 1. This is game 1.
Feels like
It feels like a game 5 already. What in the world is this game? The crowd in the stadium are so wild. They're getting so noisy for Archangel. They want them to win, but Overclockers, they're shutting them out so perfectly in every clash so far. They only got lucky getting off those 3 kills because of mispositioning.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's the same case right now.
Let's see if the Lord was the one gave Archangel a way back. Will this be the Lord that gives them the game? That is the question in everyone's minds right now here in Smart Araneta in the Philippines. They are going to go for the initiate. Archangel, I think they want to call it out.
Goes over, trying to go in. Overclockers are trying to force this clash in right now, but Jay will be caught out. The falling star move is going to be activated, but they will be able to force that fight out. So many ultimates used, but no one is going to call it in the backline. Look at the backline. Reorg is still there. The Phantom Steed is going to be there. Kozo taking dangerously low right now. That apple will be focused, but the time journey is in the middle of this clash. But the first one of all will be the Requiem catches a million people, but here we go. Archangel not looking too good, but I spoke too soon. So many people from Archangel are falling right now. The next one is not good, and they will be able to get this score. They're getting whatever. Yes, no. This they need. This is what they need. They get this score. They should be able to push right now, and Esmeralda can't do anything.
Archangel now have sight on the Lord. Should be an easy take. Only Esmeralda alive proves he is the only one that can steal this. Will he try to avoid?
Don't get up. Don't even try. And here we go. Boom's big mistake. The blazing duet is going to finish you off, and Boom's will be taken down already.
It's gonna be Archangel non-stop with the kills. One by one, Overclockers are making huge mistake after huge.
And here we go, another airborne target. Kozo is going to be in big trouble. Flickers away to safety, and that apple tries to save him.
It's gonna be very good push here this time around. This is a better, a stronger Lord here. Going on the top side, bottom lane also a bit safe. Archangel, they don't need to worry about top, they don't need to worry about bottom, they just need to worry about the big push and how they're going to close this out.
This could be the final clash. As soon as the Lord reaches the top lane, the final clash will happen, I guarantee it. And whoever wins that clash, if Archangel wins that clash, they will be able to win that game. And Overclockers, if they win, they will be able to prolong this game and maybe a potential comeback as well. And here we go. Lusty is in the front of the MET right now. The tower is going to be destroyed. That operator in the middle of the MET trying to go to the front line. The Kilowash is also pushing down the bottom lane as well. And Cruz is trying to get him, trying to defend that bottom lane as well to further decrease the pressure. And Overclockers are doing a good job at it. Let the bottom work him. The knockup is going to be missed, and Rio has to back away. Boom does a lot of shields for him. And Jeff Beauty Forever has to stay in the back line so he can keep kiting and kiting. But Meow should be priority. Meow should be priority, and now the Phantom Steed is going to be called out. The time journey is forced out as well. The Hurricane House is going to be active. Knockup! They're going to get it! Meow is going to be next on the ball. Boom's going to get it. And that apple will be taken down. And ladies and gentlemen, game 1 will be Archangel!
It's Archangel getting one victory versus Overclocker. Everyone is jumping. Everyone knows it. They can feel it in their bones. The climb is real here. Archangel's flying right now.
Lipad Archangel!
They are doing it. Overclockers, they had such a strong, powerful run. They had a powerful early game. The early game was so on point. I really like what they were doing. They were pushing Archangel to the limit. Make advantage of the fact that Jeff Cutie Forever did not have items yet. Make advantage of the fact that this leaderboard was not relevant yet. And they were doing it. They were pushing even Rio back, right? But
I have no words. That game was beautiful.
It was a beautiful game.
Okay,
Epic comebacks. Rio, we got catching breath a little bit.
there should be two people, two MVPs in this game, and it should be Jay and Rio.
Wow, those guys. They had time to keep themselves alive. I think we were at the point where the inhibitor rate was like 20% from dropping in the middle.
Yeah.
So Archangel was very, very close to death there. But the tanks were able to keep themselves afloat. And I gotta say, that was classic Archangel. That was
Classic Archangel indeed.
If Jackie forever fails, if Kiluash fails, Jay picks up the slack, and Rusty picks up the slack, and Rio, he just does whatever what Rio does, right? Just Rio things. And they end up with a cleanup. Rio was catching up real strong with the follow-ups from the early years. And then, Jackie Berry, he just needed the items, needed his job well.
And of course, again, I've mentioned again, Rio and Jay should have been the MVPs of this game. As you can see, we can see this right now. Rio, look at that. Look at that. First blood already. And the military catches 4 people off guard. And it's just insane how the knockout composition works so well against Overclockers. Overclockers is a team wherein they stay together so they can win team fights. But this is the thing, right? If you stay together, all 5 of you will be knocked up together.
Exactly. For a moment, we were rooting for Overclockers, but I feel like they just got wiped out a lot by Jeff Lee Forever as well. Stop them from the big push later on.
Yeah. And Jeff Lee Forever should be, Jeff Lee Forever's Claude should be bad at this point. It should be respected because
this is a turning point. I can see that in the mid. That should have been. But this Lord, man, this
Lord fight was insane. They turned it around so good, and Kuzo gets caught, and now it was just snowballing from there. And Jay, although he misses that jump over the wall, he still got so much out of it. And Overclockers did not expect that to happen.
Yeah, I did not expect that much power and that much strength coming from the Archangel squad. Check that out. They were actually, when Jeff died there, that would have been a delay. And that was a great play from Bad Apple. Kill Jeff Keighley forever, stop them from making a push.
Yeah.
But in the end, I think they were supposed to win this. They thought they would. But look at this. Look at the damage from Jeff. Look at the great knockup from Rio, man.
It was definitely Rio and Jay. They carried that last team fight, letting Overclockers lose. Archangel, classic Archangel game, and it was just insane.
It was.
Their teamwork, their coordination, they're so well in sync. They're so well synergized, and let's hope Archangel keeps it that way.
Yeah, of course, we also have to not discount the awesome power of the Overclockers. Man, Archangel, they're playing at their peak performance. This is one of the most powerful comebacks I've seen from them, but there was an opening.
Yeah,
there was an opening for Archangel.
There was a lot of openings, actually. There was a lot.
So, Archangel, it was not a perfect game at all. Completely.
Yeah.
It was not flawless. There were some weaknesses that Overclockers can still exploit as long as they can fight the momentum. But so far, Archangel is trying. They just keep us up. Gotta stop that sun. Gotta stop them from their wings being clipped. They can keep doing this. I want to see Jay's Kaja.
I want to see Jay Kaja too. I mean, Jay Kaja is always fun to watch, and especially in the previous MPL games that we've had, Jay has been on Kaja for all those 5 games, right? He was Kaja all those 5 games.
Yeah, he was like dubbed as a flying cement.
Yeah.
He was so tough and he was flying on the Filipino stream.
Yeah.
So, Tagalog stream rather. I gotta say, Archangel, is this actually going to be their point though? Is this their peak performance? Right? So, what else can we expect from these guys?
Honestly, I want to see the same thing.
You want to see the same picks?
I want to see the same knockout picks. I want to see how well Overclockers counter that. Do they even have an answer to it? I just want to see the same thing. And we have on screen right now. People are screaming.
A lot of really famous personalities here. Everyone who's had like thousands of viewers, they're not the spectators. Right, they're just spectators right now.
Just spectators,
right?
indeed.
So that just goes to show how powerful Mobile Legends is around here in the Philippines. Everyone who's famous is just another fan today.
And, as yesterday we had Alvin Richards visit the
Alvin
stage.
Richards, man.
We had Alvin Richards.
These are celebrities like on TVs and movies. They're just watching here right now with us. And when you just sit down with them, you wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, you would notice. I didn't know. I didn't even notice.
I didn't even know Alden until like the end. I didn't know he was there. I was sitting right almost by him. Man,
We had Alvin Richards.
these are celebrities like on TVs and movies. They're just watching here right now with us. And when you just sit down with them, you wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, you would notice. I didn't know. I didn't even notice.
I didn't even know Alden until like the end. I didn't know he was there. I was sitting right almost by him. I didn't know.
You didn't notice.
Yeah, I was. Movies, they're just watching here right now with us. And when you just sit down with them, you wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, you would notice. I didn't know. I didn't even notice.
I didn't even know Alden until like the end. I didn't know he was there. I was sitting right almost by him. I didn't know.
You didn't notice.
Yeah, I was. Movies, they're just watching here right now with us. And when you just sit down with them, you wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, you would notice. I didn't know. I didn't even notice.
I didn't even know Alden until like the end. I didn't know he was there. I was sitting right almost by him. I didn't know.
You didn't notice.
Yeah, I was. Movies, they're just watching here right now with us. And when you just sit down with them, you wouldn't notice them.
Yeah, you would notice. I didn't know. I didn't even notice.
I didn't even know Alden until like the end. I didn't know he was there. I was sitting right almost by him. I didn't know.
You didn't notice.
Yeah, I was.
whoever wins this match will get to fight Luver Esports.
Yeah, Luver Esports, another big problem for either one of these teams, because Luver, you saw what they did to Ani. They gave her
Ani
one
bled.
money.
They were bled.
Yeah, they were really, really gunning down for these guys, and I gotta say, Luver is, it feels like one of the
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them!
Duco, Prime Esports!
Don't you dare underestimate the youngest of players. Please welcome Overclockers! The top team in Singapore. Let's welcome EVOS Esport SG!
Defeating Diversity Helheim yesterday in the players, we have the MPL NYSG champions. Give it up for Geek Fam!
From Indonesia, the MPL champions, put your hands together for ONEG Esports!
They're here to take back the MSC trophy they won back in 2017. Make some noise for IDNF!
First up.
hosting that fight today. Let's welcome Uber Esports!
And now, the favorites, the champions of MPL Philippines, give it up for ARKANGEL!
Jeff didn't expect such a deep dive.
Hold on, it's 45 so far. Jeff Cupidor is not present in this clash right now. The three-man knockout coming into that. Apple will be the first one to fall.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Indonesia ya.
Jangan bahaya salah objektif ini dari Overclockers kali ini berhasil mendapatkan tanpa adanya gangguan dari tim ARKANGEL. Dan pertukaran poin kita masih sama 1-1 dan Ajay kali ini masih bersama dengan AA lainnya berada di arah bottom lane dengan 3 hero dari tim ARKANGEL.
Contohnya sudah ada barrier yang dipopol di dalam bahaya dan instant damage slaughternya masuk semua dan gak ada yang bisa dilakukan oleh seorang Rio. Dia belum mendapatkan level 4-nya, jadi gak akan ada balance of order yang bisa di-pop up. Oh,
Ini kita lihat dari Gatot Kaca dan mereka berhasil menyelamatkan seorang Jeffrey. Kali ini Jeffrey masih bisa survive. Lucy yang bukan Lucy juga masih bisa survive. Oh my god, baik sekali. Jadi dia menggunakan Gatot Kaca untuk mengamankan dari Guinevere agar tidak ada Violet Requiem di situ.
benar sekali. Dan ARKANGEL di bottom lane cukup rusuh terlihat. Overclocker pun fokus pula ke arah bottom lane, tapi di arah mid lane-nya pun mereka gimana caranya untuk shutdown karinya, Lunox-nya pula, sedangkan di arah top lane-nya Tamus akan dibiarkan begitu saja karena Tamus ya dia cukup kuat, mau di geng pun sulit. Lebih mudah mereka nge-geng seperti tentunya halnya Kari.
Bener banget, tapi Bude di sini Kari nggak bakal dikasih lepas. Bayangin, otot kawat tulang besi akan menjaga seorang Kari. Lihat, gak dikasih ampun. Lustinya di push, bukan berarti Lustinya ngumpet, tapi di sini membuat pergerakan dari push nggak tahu Lustinya di mana, di kiri, di kanan, di depan, di belakang.
Ya, tentu. Dari Lucy pun dia bisa banget untuk menjaga Karinya.
Dia bisa unbreakable sih untuk sekarang nih. Dia bisa unbreakable, nge-trigger damage syarat terhadap seorang level atau enggak tadi Guinevere. Tapi sayang sekali nggak dilakukan. Tapi ternyata udah ada Rio dan juga kawan-kawan kali ini Jeff Kiri Forever.
Oh, wild charge yang mengenai tembok saja dengan order yang sangat baik dari Rio. Dia mau make sure gak akan ada damage yang dia terima, menghindari segala hal yang akan dikeluarkan oleh Overclocker. ARKANGEL bakal mengamankan Turtle kah? Karena Turtle sudah muncul, bakal langsung dicolek-colek saja, tapi ARKANGEL sudah melihat pergerakan pula dari Overclocker yang akan mengamankan Turtle.
Bener banget, colek-colek aja ya. Bener mengamankan colek-colek aja kali ini udah pada setup fight semua. Kita lihat apa-apa kali ini berhasil mendapatkan 2 langsung diamankan oleh Milan Puri kali ini. Damage dari Kilos cukup besar, Kilos masih bisa bertahan dan Lunox dari Rio Kiyoshi yang bukan Rio Dewato memberikan damage cukup besar kali ini. Oh my god, Bude Monster dari tim ARKANGEL berhasil menangkan tim fight di arah Turtle.
Iya, itu bagus banget dari ARKANGEL-nya. Mereka melawan Overclocker yang tepat di area yang memang sempit sekali. Gak akan bisa bergerak pula dari Overclocker. Walaupun ada inisiatif balasan dari Overclocker dengan minion dirinya yang begitu baik, tapi ARKANGEL kali ini bakal mendapatkan Miao dalam bahaya. Rio pun dalam bahaya. Siapa yang akan menjadi korbannya? Dan ternyata malah di sini Minotaur yang harus hilang. Memang dia sendirian mencoba untuk berhasil.
Coba di pasar ternyata di situ hanya Mio kucing kecil lucu yang harus diamankan seorang Rio yang bukan Rio Dewato dan juga Rio Kiyoshi.
Oh Roy itu ya, maaf ya.
Oh,
Maaf sekali dari
sadar loh ya.
iya juga. Beda babang. Tapi ARKANGEL ya, mereka bagus banget, apalagi Rio bisa nge-kiting dengan mudah pakai balance of order. Itu yang tepat banget, dia bisa pop up balance of ordernya udah siap, di pop up, Overclockernya udah kehabisan semua resource skill, jadi ARKANGEL bisa dengan mudah untuk ya fight balik.
Bener banget. Sadar bener gak itu?
Gak ada babang.
Oh belum.
Beda.
Itu skin itu lucu banget soalnya Bude. Kali ini udah siap, udah ada baris 1 kali 24 jam yang bukan baris yang Momo-chan setelah dikeluarkan oleh seorang Grok. Sedangkan itu di arah ini kita lihat udah ada Mio, kucing besar mulai ngamuk. Lucy masih bisa survive kali ini kabur bersama dengan seorang Rio. Rio Dewato tetap mundur kali ini dan Mio, kucing besar udah mulai ngamuk. Tapi J masih menyelamatkan para koleganya, tapi kill buat di sana. Dive in ke dalam JKT Forever.
Seorang diri menjadi korban solo kill di arah top lane. Padahal di arah mid lane war yang terjadi begitu panjang, masih belum ada korban jiwa. Lucy begitu sekarat dan Overclocker gak mau pulang. Mereka sudah melihat kesempatan yang baik, tapi sayangnya sudah ada Turtle yang lebih menggoda daripada layanan dari ARKANGEL. Walaupun sekarat, oke kita biarin aja Turtle dulu.
Yes, betul banget. Di sini kita lihat ada Turtle yang lebih menggoda dibandingkan EVOS Esport Filipina. Cewek cantiknya kalah daripada Turtle.
Oh gitu, ya mereka ngeliatnya bukan.
Purify-nya ada 4 pak. Gak ada retribution dari ARKANGEL.
Ya mereka udah oke, ini banyak. Kita nggak punya tapi kita punya Purify.
Ya.
At least itu bisa membantu
Archangel untuk menghilangkan semua efek negatif dari Overclocker.
Anak jaksel ya? At least?
Literally bitches yang mana?
Meanwhile.
Gak gitu juga, Babang.
Meanwhile, Abed.
Iya.
Tersangkut di sana. Lihat Yosi mencoba menggocek, takut tak berubah tapi tidak bisa berhasil. Tampak Rio dari keluarga kali gak bisa kemana-mana, terdisable tapi masih bisa terserang. Masih ada Brilliant menyelamatkan seorang Lulus, dapat diselamatkan seorang Pulse. Kali ini Rio benar-benar terkena damage cukup besar, Purify-nya gak bisa membantu mereka dan malah tim Overclockers yang mendapatkan 4 poin dari tim Archangel.
Nggak, kita ngeliat pun dia bagus banget menggunakan Bioelectric Wire-nya, dimana Archangel padahal setup-nya itu juga udah bagus dengan adanya Avatar of Guardian yang berada di situ semuanya kena depan, tapi sayangnya Archangel mereka terlalu berhimpit-himpitan. Overclocker pun mereka bisa untuk menghilangkan segalanya. Bioelectric Wire di tengah-tengah, semuanya kesundul-sundul. Tinggal di babat-babat aja, dan Overclocker kali ini dikit tertinggi, lebih mengungguli daripada Archangel. Semua dari X-Ray dan dari gol ke arah Overclocker.
Iya benar banget, dari poin juga walaupun beda 1 ya, tapi itu tetap diunggulkan oleh tim Overclocker. Dan kali ini Archangel gak boleh berbuat kesalahan lagi sih. Mereka sadar mereka belum cukup kuat untuk melawan tim Overclocker untuk kali ini, karena di fight dari
It's hard to do. They're going to try to get away from the same corner. This fireball is going to be activated. It's going to be secured. The Lord is secured. The Overclockers and Killer Rush is going to take down in the process.
I think that's going to be a very difficult obstacle to overcome here for Archangel. Right now, Overclockers, they're looking really strong. They're pushing on the mid lane. They have more advantage in a few moments. They're just waiting for it, waiting for the minion waves to get in line and getting into a killing mode here. Overclockers, they know they could win this.
Overclockers now have the jungle control of Archangel. What is Archangel going to do? They don't have a single ounce of map control at this point. They all need to go for more kills because they can't get any more objectives because they're just being starved.
Yeah,
it's all being taken out by Overclockers.
Absolutely. Like, the time for farming is over. The time for the full 5v5 team fight is now. And can they win it? We will have to wait and see.
This is going to be a defining factor. The Phantom Steed is going to be activated as well. A lot of members from Archangel is going to be mounted down. And now, one by one, members of Archangel are going to fall. They're going to focus on the bases at this point, and now it's going to be a potential turnaround fight. But it's still not looking good. Jeff Forever is not making a single impact in this game, so they all have to back away. Overclockers just rotating to the mid lane, and another fight will happen, I'm sure. Killer Rush just tries to go in the front line, but they're still lacking a lot of members right now. This could be a lot of pressure. GG. Overclockers take back game 2.
Yeah, game 2 back in the hands of the Vietnamese players. Archangel 1-1 against Overclockers. What a win from the Vietnamese squad.
And Matthew gets exactly what he wants. A game 3. Overclockers just took it back. And once again, I'd like to emphasize that Overclockers is not a team to be slept on.
Absolutely. Overclockers from Vietnam really tearing it up here. And again, these guys, you can see their power, right? Bad Apple on the leaderboard, like, you cannot say a bad thing about him. He played almost perfectly. He even stopped a Lunox with momentum. He killed Rio with the momentum. Not even in Phantom Steed mode. So the power of these guys are very, very strong individually. You guys gotta watch out for the team fights, because that's sometimes when Archangel will make a comeback.
And in that final clash, the reason why they won that was because of that Phantom Steed being called. It ran down 3 people, just depleting a lot of health from those 3, and just forced them to go back to their base and just heal up, but it was too late already. So Bad Apple definitely the MVP of that game.
So they got a gacha pick. I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like right now it does look a bit iffy. It's very difficult to place it's very slow to land. And I mean, it did save Jay's life a lot of times. Other than that, the engagements that the guy Alkacha made were a bit off. I feel like you have a lot of other options, right? So I feel like you can just look and see the highlights.
Let's see what went wrong for Archangel at this point. Overclockers just absolutely dominated them. Although the first few minutes of the game, Archangel did look kind of good, but it just snowballed from there as soon as Rio started to die.
And then Kuliso, the solo assassination mission on the Rio, right?
And
My gosh.
the knockup, the 4-man knockup from Kuzo, it's just, I mean, it was from the Minotaur. It was just too much for Archangel to handle.
Yeah, I feel like they were doing very well up until some point where Rio was getting picked off non-stop, right?
And Taku also doing a great deal for this team fight. Just doing so much and trying to assassinate the Linux as much as he can, assassinating the carry as well. He did exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah, man, apparently everyone just needs to do a great job. Kiluash, though, commend on that, fams. I mean, he was trying his very best to dive even to the very end where they lost their lives to the turtle. That was the the Lord. If that was the Lord steal, that would have been a different story. Maybe they could have defended even more. But because of that, because of Overclockers being very strong in team fights as well, he was able to knock up everyone from Archangel and secure that tower.
And we also gotta commend on how the Minotaur knocked out three or more people. It was never 2 people only. It was 3 or more.
Yes.
So it was really good coming in from that Minotaur.
Minotaur, again, something that you have to watch out for. So far, the side that got the Minotaur won. So.
So whoever gets the Minotaur gets to win this game? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Kind of feels like it. Could be a possibility. I mean, Minotaur itself, just great setup and a great fighting tank. Like, it's not a tank that's like Belric that you just hang back, right? It's a tank that really goes all in. And if you are a team like Overclockers, especially them, like if they're a team that goes all in, like especially have the cushion, and Minotaur slamming down gives the cushion so much safety to just do all that he can to dish out those shadow blades and damage the whole enemy team.
And to me, Jeff Giddy Forever, he wasn't very comfy with the carry pick. He wasn't doing too much. He was just, although he was just split pushing, I don't think he was making an impact. He never did make a single impact where the crowd went wild, right?
Yes,
and
exactly.
Honestly, I don't think he was very comfy with the carry pick, honestly.
It really wasn't. I feel like that could have gone better. At the same time, you know what? I feel like he should have joined more team fights. At some point, he was just so strong.
He was.
Mid to late, I feel like he was such a strong hero. He was hitting the towers for so much damage. But in that last one, he was going for the tower in mid.
Yeah.
He didn't join the team fight near the turtle pit, I think that was. And I think that cost Archangel so much. So maybe not farm too much.
He got a lot of farm. He got a lot of farm only for himself.
That whole game was just Jeff Giddy Forever.
It was just Jeff Giddy Forever.
Right? And he was strong. That farm resulted to something. He was a bit strong, but I feel like they pushed themselves to the limit. The 4-man of Archangel were pushed to the limit a little bit too much.
Plus, he got melted a lot by the Gujan.
Exactly.
Let's not forget about that. The Gujan, such a good assassin, just taking out the squishies of the enemy team, and it snowballed from there. Jeff Giddy Forever couldn't do anything. He couldn't get the comfortable position that he wanted.
Yeah, he was hoping to go for like a clean dive where everyone was there, but Jay was always falling back, using the ultimate. He was retreating all the time, so it made it hard to do his job.
And guys, look at below your screens right now. This is a newer code, so redeem it as fast as you can. You might get what you want. Who knows? This is a new code just in front of our products right now. HyperX and Real Me.
Man, I wish I could type while I was here. I put that in.
I put that in as well.
Yeah, I could get it.
That's another code.
Another one.
That's another code. They changed it, guys. They changed it. So you better have a screenshot of that.
That's a lot of people getting those codes.
Yep.
Wow.
So
they're all typing here.
input it as much as you can. People are looking at their phones in the stadium right now.
Everyone's on their phone. That's 2 codes. And then each code, I think it caters to quite a number of people.
Yeah.
Like, so wow, if you can get that, you can have a chance of getting a few awesome skins, as well as fragments and dust. that you can use to level up those emblems and maybe get those heroes or skins that you want in game.
And also,
So don't forget, random codes right here. I mean, in the demo a really long time. Definitely show.
usually against teams like Indonesia or teams like this, like Overclockers, where they have such strong like micro mechanics.
And it's a result to respond to the Leomord as well, so the Rizza will indeed be a very big problem in the late game because he's super tanky. Even in the early game, super problematic. And Lolita for the last pick of Archangel.
Yeah, last pick here, coming here. The Terizla, I'm super surprised because it's John Lloyd, the coaches, and Mr. Edsel, all these guys from Archangel. So the Porters.
And hey, what you predicted, Kagura,
there you go. As predicted, they are not letting us down at all.
At all. And now what is this gonna be? The Granger is gonna be. Oh no, that wasn't a Granger. Okay,
Yeah.
that was a Granger. Okay, so Archangel versus Overclockers, both one game apiece. And we will see who goes home or who proceeds to the semifinals.
So, you like the Leomord, the Kagura pick?
The Leomord and the Kagura is pretty good.
It's
Taking
pretty good,
it
isn't
away,
it?
taking it away from Kilowash and Kagura with the Yin Yang overturn, it's gonna do wonders in a clash.
I feel like that's a great denial pick for Kiluash as well. Although, of course, Kiluash already decided on the Esmeralda anyway.
Yeah.
So, I'm surprised with Teresa because Coach Panda, he's been so adamant. I'm really good close friends with this guy. And I gotta say, he keeps saying Teresa's slow, Teresa strong, but they're
taking
slow.
him.
Yeah, so but they're picking it. Against the odds, they are picking it. And that is something that we're gonna have to see if it works out.
Oh,
Top court and K Lagura. They're Lagura. See.
Alright, so we are slowly gonna get into our game, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly but surely finding out who is going home.
That is the big if. Who is going on, whether or not Archangel can make this composition work, the Terizla composition, or will Overclockers just destroy them with Kagura's Yin Yang overturn?
Alright, let's find out the win conditions for Archangels right now. What do you think will be the win condition for
Win condition for Archangel is that if the Terizla can make a huge play, right? So, for the last time, guys, Archangel versus Overclockers, let's make some noise as we go into Game 3. Archangel with Rio on the Lunox, Kiluash on the Esmeralda, Jeff Beauty Forever on that Terizla Rock for Lusty, and of course, it's gonna be Jay on the Lolita.
And look at how tanky Jeff Beauty Forever is on that Terizla. I mean, the multi-role Jeff Beauty. I've seen him use Marksman all the time, but I've never seen him use Terizla, honestly.
Yes, exactly. So, can this work? For me, it's going to be a first time as well, because even for the Overclockers, so is that going to be what makes the difference here in this team?
Alright, so introducing Overclockers, we have Kuzo and Kaja. Minotaur, oh wait, what happened right now? Rio is in big trouble, he's the only one that being very low, and Kuzo flickers over the wall, and Lusty and Jeff Beauty Forever to follow with that flicker as well, but he's super tanky. He will be taken down by that wall as well, and Bad Apple will take down Jeff Beauty in the process.
Yeah, good answers here for the Archangel squad. The Overclockers, they will take the lead on the kill. However, the goal is again very, very steady for the Archangel squad. They have control of the crab. That is a very, very big deal, and they are making use of that right now.
Alright, so again, Meow on the guitar, Bad Apple on the Hayabusa, Prunes on the Leomord, and Taku on the Kagura.
So the crab control is still pretty much on the side of the blue. And we're going to have to wait and see if that is going to contest. I feel like they wanted to take it, but before secured by that Lunox with a retribution, should be a pretty good early game here as long as they keep it up. So the Hayabusa, they have to watch out for this.
They always got to contest with that crab coin because the Hayabusa, once given the amount of far that he has, he will be a big deal in the late game. Don't ever give him the crab coin.
That's right. So Hayabusa on the top side, being actually babied by Meow so far.
Yeah.
They're making sure that they do not get shut down. Bad Apple while the Hayabusa is actually also very, very scary. Vietnam is a very powerful squad, and they are making full use of their micro mechanics right now.
And now Lusty is trying to zone them out. They want that positional advantage for the turtle. And Jeff Giddy forever is just being a complete nuisance for Meow right now, just dishing a bit of damage, taking him to half health. And now they're slowly working on the turtle. Meow has an idea. They're slowly closing in, and Jay is going to go for the stun on the Kozo, and Kozo has to back away. Oh, that is just yet.
That Lunox, he got the second crab.
The next one to fall, and the crowd goes wild.
This is the win condition that we have not actually talked about.
Yeah.
Can Rio Kari in the early game? He is doing it, even if... Oh, hold on.
The Order of Billions is going to be used. Kozo, the Divine Judgment into the flicker underneath the tower as well. And Rio will get that kill, but he's going to be bursted out by Taku. But just one more hit could have done it. But
Rio, he is confident, he is going for it, and he is going to get the kill! Double kill for Rio! Yeah, they're still alive here, Core and Archangel. They relegate themselves back into the turtle pit. They will hold this for now. No one can actually come close because Lusty is just bordering up. They're blocking every entrance, and Lusty job here
is doing a really good job at zoning every person out. And that's just really good because that's the division that they want. They want to go for 1-by-1 kills instead of a full clash. And Kozo is struggling to find more Divine Judgment kills, and now the Order Billions is going to be used as well. Kozo in big trouble, half out already. Oh! That rock charge, but Lusty has to back away because he does not have a proper follow.
Yeah, Rio was a bit far off.
Yeah.
Coming on the lane, we set up Jay, charging up, does not use the flicker, but Boone, he just already knows he is in a bad position. However, here comes that apple. He can go for the fight, he can break the shadow kill, he can kill Jeff Fury forever. Jeff Fury very low, he survives!
He survives and he will get the stun up to that apple, but he will not get the kill. But in the background though, Esmeralda gets the kill onto the Minotaur, but they will be able to die this one out, and Taku, Lusty just one hit away, Taku just barely low.
He went back for the kill!
The star move went back for the kill, and now Overclocker before the throne. The block charge is to be used, and Teresa gets that kill as well. They are going to go for a complete wipe out. The stun onto Kozo. They are doing it! They are doing it! They have cleared it out out and 3 kills in for Archangel.
So far, so good here for Archangel. Overclockers, they are still having that Hayabusa right there. Archangel makes something as long as they can get him on a good farm. He's going up through the shadows. Quad shadow going to be there, but mid lane already being pushed by Archangel.
I love how the crowd just screamed out Archangel, and I have chills, man. It's giving me chills right now. It's amazing to be casting this game. I cannot believe Archangel is so good at this game.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
much
goodness.
shooting. Again, that's because of Lusty. There's a reason why this guy's being banned up over and over again each and every game. When you let that guy go, he can really tear it up.
They can really indeed tear it up right now, and Overclockers, they need to stop making more mistakes because Archangel's capitalizing on every single thing right now, and my goodness, how good is that Grok? Lusty's Grok.
Lusty's Grok.
Blocking everyone out. The Grok block is what I like to call it.
Yeah, it enables Rio to go
Oh, my judgment is going to connect onto Kalash, but will not be able to do anything. What are you doing? Why would you waste the Divine Judgment onto someone who's unkillable?
Yeah, the unkillable guy here, Lusty. I mean, I was just saying, Rio can go nuts as long as Lusty is there, as long as Lusty is creating space.
I'm going to go back. But he will be slain by 2 people.
So the answer for the Hayabusa, you know what? Pull him back to the penalty zone.
Yeah, pull him back to the penalty zone. You cannot escape me. You can't escape me. And Archangel J will be going in. The Falling Star rune onto Meow, but they won't choose him to go for it.
Not yet at all. So this Overclockers playing.
And they will be showboating into this game.
He saw that bad apple. He could make the play, but he chooses not to. Goes back into the quad shadow.
On us, but it could have been just us dropping on
It's
this.
the opposite side. It's coming, being a turnaround. A very aggressive composition being drafted by Overclockers, not being utilized. So we need to wait for that utilization. We need to wait for that big Minoan Fury, into a yin-yang overturn. Something that we all are watching out for.
Alright, Lusty's zoning them out right now, doing
He's
exactly.
baiting. He's trying to bait out the
No, you won't. Why would you go back? Okay.
Going back for you, Minoan.
Oh, no, he got caught. He got caught. Down. Archangel are dominating Overclock. He will be taking down, ladies and gentlemen.
This is it! This is it! Archangel! Vietnamese team. Very powerful.
Vietnam, you have been lovely in this tournament. We hope to see you soon, Overclockers. You are a team to watch out for.
That's right.
Overclockers, very well done job. Archangel, proceed. Thank you so much for that awesome
That
game.
was an awesome game. I was out of my seat. We were standing up on the edge.
I thought
Casting, we were standing right there.
I thought we were having an earthquake.
Yeah, everyone was, the whole
was
shit was
shaking.
rocking. It was so scary. And
It was scary.
It was gonna go down literally.
And you were jumping up and down as well. I was like, yo, what is happening right now? I'm trying to do play-by-play.
Let's watch out and see the highlights here for this matchup.
This is how it started. This is how it started.
Overclockers. Overclockers, I gotta say, this engagement was actually pretty scary, but you have to remember that you were into the passive. That attack on the block, that Guardian barrier, also had damage. They were able to get at least a kill from there, but what really tipped them was the objective. Get the crab, get the turtle. It was always on the side of Rio. Jeffrey Murray was always soloing up. Lusty doing what he does.
Lusty was the complete MVP in that game. Let's not deny that. Lusty, the solo bodyguard, and Overclockers, they were also scared of him. They didn't even try to go for him. I mean, Nakaja didn't even try to go for a divine judgment and maybe worse kept down. They know that if they try to focus on